Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Bradford versus Toulouse. What a game this could be. What a game. Afternoon, Finn. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing really well. People may have questions regarding the Vegas games. I've not watched them. I was unavailable. I've not watched them. I do plan to watch them. There was a mate that texted me last night saying, have you seen this? Or I can't remember exactly what he texted, but I went to check the score and it was 40-0 or 44-0. I was bewildered, but I can't wait to watch that back. You absolutely loved the Sky coverage last night. Well, Fox, do you mean like the commentary? Did they use the studio, like the big studio that they use for a lot of the football games with the massive screen? Because they did that last year. It was really nice seeing them actually give Rugby League a bit of love. The whole Fox coverage on Sky. Well, beautiful stuff. Beautiful. I think at the very least, when it's an occasion that Sky cares about, they'll they'll be ready for it. But we don't have enough occasions in Rugby League that they care about, so audio issues for the entire build-up. Of course there were. Of course. Classic. Just classic. You love to see it. But oh, hang on a minute. NRL is set to make $2 million profit from its 2026 Las Vegas launch, a massive turnaround after losing money in year one and only breaking even in year two. Damn. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not sure what the attendance was. It was a bit light for the first game, which was it was a Super League game first last year, then it was the International. Did an entire Brad Arthur interview on mute? Oh, dear. Silly. It's just silliness, really. And when the game kicked off, within the first 5 minutes, Sky randomly went to 3 5-second ad breaks. Interesting. Trying to get that ad revenue in. I see. Oof. Well, this game is on Sky Sports Plus anyway. KO looked tired and uninterested. Well, I imagine that's what I'll see when I watch it back. Because that's an interesting score. Obviously, I'll see when I watch the game. Classic question. Were KR that bad or were Leeds that good? Or was it a mix of both? At least Super League goes from the shit of Vegas to absolutely incredible odds. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who cares that the Las Vegas Raiders spent hundreds of millions of dollars on their brand new stadium? This is only a few years old. It will never compete with Odsal. Never. Because it never used to be a track. So, it's got flavour. Sivo was unreal for Leeds. I heard he got a hat-trick, didn't he? I heard he was amazing. Both Leeds look fantastic. Rovers look poor. Understandable. So, for my analysis and prediction, I did back Leeds to win 24-18. So, basically, my analysis was KR might do. Oh, you got 4 tries. Damn. Okay. Well done, anyone who's got him in their fantasy. I'm going to check my fantasy league in a second because I think I'm doing quite well. My analysis was KR might win the battle up front. Their normal process is going down the left edge with Mikey Lewis kicking towards the back corner. Whereas Leeds would try and offload the ball a little bit more, which they did last year against KR when they kind of shocked them. It was like 26-6 or something like that, 32-6. But it's like Newman, Handley, making players miss tackles, getting offloads, unlocking Connor, Croft and Miller. And then there'd be some disconnection between Hull KR's spine because Broadbent would be in there. I assume Broadbent was in there instead of Arta Morg. So that was my thoughts on how the game would go. Don't know if I was similar to that, or don't know if it was similar to that. Let's just say Oliver Gildart shot himself every time Sivo had the ball. Oh dear. So did they put Gildart over on the right then? Because Sivo's left wing, right? So they put Gildart on the right. Is that what they did? Michael Lewis is still in Hull, I think. Maybe. What a weird start for Hull KR. What a weird start. Oh yeah, my website. I need to update the scores. Damn. Right, well we've got 9 minutes till kickoff anyway. I'll update the website. Okay, and now we can have a look at the table. Oh, God's sake. If anyone's got any exact score predictions, let me know your thoughts. I think I was 1 point off getting the Warrington Wakey score yesterday. I think I had 26-16, it was 27-16. I think that's what I had anyway. I was so close. But I'm doing alright this week, which is a good sign. Right, round 3, Hull KR versus Leeds. Let me just double check to make sure I get the right scores here. 58-6, Jesus. 6-58, Warrington versus Wakey. 27-16. Saints did alright yesterday as well, didn't they? I mean, I thought they'd win somewhat comfortably. 24-12 was the score, but I thought, you know, which is relatively close on paper, but I thought they'd be quite dominant. Not that much. Anyone see that and know what Catalans were like? I don't have the chat up in a second, which I will do. 4-36. But it went from a solid-looking round 1 from Catalans to whatever they've done since. Maybe they're not a team that's turned around. Right then, the Super League table. Let's have a gander. Right, first place on 6 points is Wigan, plus 92. Second is Leeds. So the next few teams are on 4 points. Leeds, plus 72. St Helens, plus 24. Warrington in 4th, plus 21. Toulouse in 5th, in 5th, plus 14. They could jump to joint first. They probably won't score as many to take them into first, but they'll be joint first. York, minus 30. Is that York? York on minus 30? That can't be right, can it? Oh yes, it can absolutely be right, because they won by a point twice and then got battered by Leeds in round 2. That can definitely be right. Bradford 7th. Cass 8th, Wakey 9th, Hull FC 10th, Catalans 11th, Lee 12th, Huddersfield 13th, Huddersfield 13th, Hull KR 14th. Minus 53 for Hull KR. Okay then. Interesting viewing. Let's have a look at the chat. Yeah, Broadbent played, but he played a lot at fullback last year, so not. Ashelbot time. He has looked pretty good so far. See if I made Davies and Hickey look like under 7s. Gildart was on the other side. Got York versus Hull FC bang on. Yes, you did. So after this, I'm going to... Obviously, you need to do the clips and stuff, but I'll get the Predictions League sorted. Make sure everything's up to date. To be honest, after last year in the World Club Challenge, I expected Rovers to start poor like Wigan last year. Oh, fair dues. Well, you got that. Bradford 22-12. Howdy, Jay. Howdy. Who you fancy here? I went with Toulouse 2016. I didn't know that Hooley was playing instead of Keys. And there's no Skur, who I've quite liked off the bench. I think Toulouse have a slightly bigger pack. They're a little bit better at restricting meters. and I think they're more potent on both edges. I think it carries out the backfield as well. Solid from Ulberg, Jassom, Rennie, and Leguer. I think that carries out the backfield to be real solid. Bradford look good down the left edge, but I think Toulouse are good on both. Lecan's run game is solid, so is Rouge, and then Ashelbot on either side. I think Toulouse are just slightly further ahead in terms of quality as well. This year, they'll just get it done. But as I said in my predictions, both have surprised me already so far, so they might in this one as well. I wouldn't put it past them. Fullback for Catalan looked class, but doesn't have a good enough team around him. Charlie Staines, that would be, I guess. Oh, issue with the stream. Please press back and retry. Good start. Do you see the news with Liam Knight? Yes, I heard about that. Immediate release. Not good. Saints have trouble behind the scenes. Wilkin only said a small part of what's going on. Percival, Shefted and overseas players getting preferential treatment, plus McManus tightening the purse strings. Oh dear. Chaos at St. Helens. What do you think of the wide performance? Good question, Jay. I thought Warrington... There's 4 minutes to go. I'll get onto the game in a second with the team list. I thought Warrington were quite professional overall. A little bit sluggish at times moving the ball around, but I think our carries were real solid. I think there's a few too many sets where we allowed fairly easy meters up the field, but overall I think we restricted quite well and made good meters. I think Burns carries, Philbin's carries, Sipley's carries, like they were incredible. Really helped us get up the field. And I think we worked really hard in defence as well. In terms of all the penalties, like a lot of the decisions from the ref, I just don't get. Like, we're called for offside a couple times, and they looked no different to what Toulouse was doing when they just weren't getting... I don't know how to word it. But I don't know. A couple penalties for offside, and we actually just weren't offside. But overall, I think quite professional from Warrington. I think on the edges, we're still getting opened up a little bit too much. Saints did it, but we recovered well. Wakefield did it, and a couple times we recovered well. But it's just the last man. It's the jamming in from the centre or winger. We're just kind of leaving a guy free on the wing. So, overall decent. Things to clean up. KineticRL solid again. Not too bad. Had an argument with the gaffer night. I've been told by an admin within Hull FC. Alright, fair enough. Wonder what they argued about. Suda's Knight got engaged with an Aussie Sports presenter. He was never going to last long for us. Rumours he wanted... didn't want to come back for pre-season. Well, there you go. He can go home. Do you think it's weird every fullback that's played against Wigan this season's got injured? ACL? A little bit. But it could be a conspiracy. Right then. Players are coming out. So, in the backs for Bradford, they have Akins, Wynne, Masters, Blake, Ryan, Hurley, and Milnes. The forwards include Sutton, Ackers, Lewis, Chamberlain, Fulton, and Mellor. The bench is Suter, Douglas, Doro, Paposhi. 18th man is Ruin. In the backs for Toulouse Olympique, they have Ashelbot, Leguer, Jussom, Rennie, Ulberg, Lecans, and Rouge. The forwards include Belmas, Hans, Dupree, Bretherton, Lima, and Marion. The bench is Keita, Butler, Rumanos, Wallace. Polselli is the 18th man. Is this a new ref? Scott Michalauskas? Is that what it said it was? Odsall looking wonderful. It's a magical place. Feels like Christmas already. Leeds were excellent. To be honest, even at our best, we were miles off. Not sure it would have been enough. What can you do against that beast? That's how you handle it. Uncharted waters for Rovers. Yeah, it's a weird one, really. I can't wait to watch it, but bit of a weird one. Okay. We're about to get underway in a second. Do you have fantasy players in this? Mellor. Joe Mellor. I need to look at my fantasy team. How's it going? What did this? Sneed got a few conversions. 54 points for Sneed. Go on. No points for Mellor, which is unfortunate because he was out. Holroyd only got 29 points. I might have to take Holroyd out. Right. We are underway. Toulouse will kick to Bradford towards the back left. Collected on the 10. And it's going to be the first carry from someone. Not sure who that is. Sorry about that. Next carry from Sutton towards centre field. Just shy of the 20. Mellor shifts it left. And it's going to be Logan Lewis with the next carry over the 20. Oh, moved down to 12th in the Fantasy League. God damn it. 30 seconds gone in this game. Mellor plays for Ackers and he goes right to Sutton. Just shy of halfway. And it's out the back to Rowan Mills. It's the belly of the ball. This could be a tough one. Ashelbot underneath it. Collects cleanly. Returns the ball up towards the 20. So Toulouse with their first possession of the game. 1 minute gone. I've got to end the poll as well. Yes, at least we have a clock. That's great. Next carry from Ruben Rennie up towards the 40. The gap between the 30 and 40, for those that can't see the game, is like 3 or 4 metres, maybe 5. But I will still refer to them as the 30 and 40. What happened to the power rankings? I'll go into that in a bit. When there's a break in the game, I will do. But there's a potential line break here for LeCans. Good metres up towards the 20. Toulouse on the last tackle in good territory now. Rouge dinks the ball through. Akins is there. Pops up nicely for him, but it is collected by Ethan Ryan. Instead, he's tackled in goal. Good stuff. Good stuff from Toulouse. Already, off the first set, they get a repeat set. Well, unless Bradford goes short. So yeah, quick thing on the power rankings whilst we wait for this dropout. It's a lot of work to do, and I never really had like people conversing with me in the comments. It was just people saying, here's how you're wrong about 2 teams being in the wrong order, and that's it. Like, people would very rarely talk about, oh, here, let's talk about the performances from teams. It's just, how are you putting this team above this team? And it was just negative. To put in all the work to make the video, and then people just go, oh, these 2 teams are wrong. It's a bit draining, really. Like, you put the work in to make a video, and then nobody wants to actually talk about Rugby League. It's just like, how the hell have you put this team above that team? It's like, well, I kind of said it in the video. So it just thought for my own mental health, I just won't do it. So we have another stoppage in the game, by the way. That's why I'm still going. Clock is stopped with 2 minutes and 18 seconds gone. The ref is broke. Oh, great. But it'll be Toulouse ball anyway, I think, unless something else happened. But yeah, an early stoppage, that's great. Interested to see how Doro goes when he gets on. I do quite like Doro. Strong runner. Hopefully he does well. How do you take players out if they're not getting you points? You just go into your team and then you make some transfers at him. Who do you think will win the relegation 4 points between Huddersfield and Hull KR? I think Hull KR should win that one, but you never know. Still waiting. Still waiting. Technical difficulties. We've not had a trumpet yet. Save your effort. This format is great. Beautiful. Splendid. It's been nice, though, since doing the predictions video or predictions videos, seeing everyone's predictions, people getting involved in it. It's quite nice. Hopefully soon we can get underway. Hopefully. Taking some time, isn't it? Taking some time. Was annoying at the York game when we went for that drop goal. Nobody knew how long was left. Yeah, it was frustrating. Did not expect the KR match to be like that. Neither did I. And I still need to watch it. Don't know what happened to KR, how they crumbled like that. I guess I'll find out. Do they want to fix the ref? I would hope someone's working on it. I would hope. So, a reminder, folks. Both teams are just trying to stay stay nimble and warm. Players are warming up. With 2 minutes and 18 seconds stopped on the clock, we just got some technical difficulties. And it's not Sky this time. Who finishes higher, York, Bradford or Toulouse? If I'm going purely based on what I've seen so far, it's Toulouse. And I had them for my season preview. For floor and ceiling, I put Toulouse as the lowest overall, like the lowest margin. I think I said 10th for them at the highest and 14th at their lowest. Top 6 predictions. As of right now... Again, this could easily change, so please don't hold me to this, even though you absolutely will. The 6 best-looking teams as of right now, and yes, I'm looking at the table, it doesn't mean I'm going to go with those 6. I think the teams that I feel would make the top 6 would be, purely as a performance right now, Wigan, Leeds, Saints, Warrington. Oh, dear. Do you know what? I'll go with Toulouse, just as of right now, based on performance, and I still feel like you can't count Hull KR out. You can't do it. Again, it's only been 3 games. But I think the top 5 are the 5 best-looking teams. Right, we're back underway. Thank God for that. And Hull KR. I'll go with that. Right then, Toulouse in possession, just over 20 metres out. What a thrilling start to the game this has been. Hands in centre field. Will shift it left to Marion. Pops the ball up to Dupree. And the whistle's blown for a penalty. Do not take the 2. Tap and go. It's a penalty for Toulouse. Think Lee will come clean? I think so. Far too many great players in that side to fail to make the playoffs. I think over the course of the season they'll fix things up. So what's Toulouse's decision? Oh, they're going for 2. Toulouse will go for 2. You know me, I'm not a big fan of this. Not a big fan, but you know. Only time I don't mind it, I will always clarify, I don't mind going for 2 early if you know you can get up the field. Which I do think Toulouse would be able to do. But I don't like teams giving up that territory so easily. As much as you get the points, you give up a lot of territory. You should send your CV to Sky, better than some of the dross on there. Oh, thank you very much, Peter. I am half tempted, and I genuinely mean this, even though it might sound a bit... Is self-centered the word? Oh, he missed the kick. For God's sake, Sejar, mate. It's quite windy, apparently. Right. It is a dropout from the 20. I hate this rule. Hate it. I think if you get a penalty and you choose to go for 2 and you miss it, that's you took the advantage to try and get points. It should not be a dropout. 4.5 minutes gone. It is 0-0. Dupree with the carry over the halfway line. I'll get back to the point I was going to make about commentary in a second. In centre field, now with still some play. I need to get some players locked into my skull. I think that was Belmas, but as Marion shifted it left, pops up to Dupree, finds a break up towards the 20, nearly gets an offload as well. Quick play the ball for Brendan Hands down the short side left to Lecans, flat ball across to Jusson. Is he going to be taken into touch? Nearly, somehow he stays in. Oh, has he lost it? Could have been a loose carry. Laguerre goes right to Lecans, chips the ball towards a post. Cesar Rouge is there, being cornered off or cordoned off by Milnes, collected by Akins. Wonga Blake with a carry up towards the 10. And an extra 2 or 3 metres for Bradford. Did you finally watch the Leeds game last night, Rob? I've not had a chance yet, Adam. Unfortunately not. Up towards the 20. Shifting it right now. Didn't make much ground there, even though they shifted the ball nice and early. 5.5 minutes gone. Where's the chat box? I just haven't applied it. There's the YouTube chat. You can still open that on the side. Milnes on the last tackle hits the belly of the ball. Underneath it is Ashall Bott. Collects it cleanly over the 20 and up towards the 30. I do feel like Toulouse is going to get first points here. Who do you think is going to win the Challenge Cup? I was asked this a couple of weeks ago, and I actually said Warrington. We've got a better team than we've had. A better team than last year. And we normally have really good cup runs. We've won a lot of Challenge Cups and been to a lot of Challenge Cup finals in the last 15 years. At least since 2009, anyway. So, I think Warrington. 6.5 minutes gone. Shifting it left now, or into centre field. Belmas with the next carry. Toulouse now 30 metres out. 6.5 minutes gone. Last tackle. Brennan Hands waits a dummy half in centre field. Goes right to Rouge. Chips it towards just right at the post. Aikens underneath it. He's been smashed into. This could be a penalty for Bradford, actually. But the ball will bounce into touch. And that's just about 7 minutes gone. So what's the call here? What is the call? It is Bradford's ball. Okay. Ethan Masters with the first carry of the set. Taking a few metres further up the field. I agree, Luke. I agree. I also quite like... He's not in the back line, but I quite like Fulton over on that left edge. I think he's a really strong ball carrier. And can get an offload. Good step. All that jazz. I do quite like Fulton. In centre field now with Joe Mellor. Flat ball to Logan Lewis. 7.5 minutes gone. Up towards the 14 side to lose territory. So Bradford on the front foot now. Fourth tackle. Mellor. Bumps off one defender. He's still going. Go on, get a hat-trick today, Joe, for the fantasy team. He's still going. He's still going. Joe Mellor rolling back the years. 16, maybe 15 metres out. Shifting it towards centre field. Rowan Milnes. Chips towards the back left. Ethan Ryan underneath it, but so is Ulberg. And he's tackled a metre in front of the try line. He's rolled into the in-goal area, possibly. No, he's just in the field of play. And it'll be the first carry from Rouge, straight from dummy half up towards the 10. Trying to get them away from that try line. Ruben Rennie with the next carry. Pushing a few defenders, makes about 7 or 8 metres on that carry. Ulberg with the next one. Good metres again. Always good with yardage carries. He did a great job for the Cook Islands in the Pacific Championships last year. Marion up towards the 40. 8 minutes, 40 seconds gone. It is last tackle for Toulouse. A kick from the 40 from Rouge. Bobbles on the 20. Aikens. Ooh. Was that a knock on? From Aikens? Interesting. But Bradford in possession. And a penalty for Bradford, actually. Not sure what for. 9 minutes gone. So Bradford getting on the front foot now. Field position's in their favour right now. So... they've turned the tides a little bit. Daryl Witter, well, would you believe it? A trumpet for Daryl Witter. Hey, Stuart, good afternoon, mate. Hope you are well. Hope you are well too. I'm all right. Bit rough after some drinks last night, but I'm all right. Joe Mellor goes right to Hooley. Hooley will be number 22, I think. Back towards the middle now with Joe Mellor. Switches back to Sutton. Takes it over the 10. Best field position of the game so far for Bradford. Shifting it right to Hooley. Steps off his right foot. 5 metres out. Oh, has he just been wiped out? High shot on Hooley, I think, there. So clock is stopped with 9 minutes and 55 seconds gone. Oof. On the way down, Ashall Bott just kind of hitting him from the back of the head. Unintentionally, I don't think there's any malice in there. What do people think? A 15-team comp with London? Or then replacing someone? I want 15 teams personally. I think it adds an extra round, but every team gets 2 bye rounds during the season. Which I think would be really good, long term. So, somehow it's a high shot, which is not. I'm going to disagree with the call of a high shot And I think Bradford's going to go for 2 here. I'll wait for them to actually get it before I add the points on. But yeah, I think bring in Bradford. I think keep the teams we've got. But bring in London, sorry. Bring in London. 28 rounds, each team gets 2 bye weeks. For me, that's fine. That's better for player health and all that jazz. Can London afford to buy players? Yeah, they've had a takeover last year. Like they've signed NRL players. They can afford it. London can afford it. They'll probably spend more than York at the very least on salary cap. And the kick to make it 2-0 for Bradford is good. Lead for Bradford. This has been a... What's the word for this? Fair to say a dull game so far? Uninspiring. I'll go with that. It's been an uninspiring game as of right now. If Wyatt and KR reach the Challenge Cup final, when will they play their catch-up game? I don't know. I really don't know. Can I say rubbish game? You can. If that's how you feel about it, go for it. Logan Lewis with the carry up towards a 10. And just over it. 11 minutes, 40 seconds gone. It is with Milne. Switches back to Wonga Blake. Strong carry from Blake, taking it over the 20 and some extra metres. Gets a quick play of the ball for Andy Ackers. Joe Miller out the back to Hooley. Quick hands across now to Ethan Masters, but he's wrapped up by Legier. Good tackle. 12 minutes gone. Down the short side right to Hooley. Engages the line just shy of halfway. Last tackle for Bradford. Chamberlain at dummy half goes left to Milnes. Puts plenty of height on this one. It's not gone very far, but it's plenty of height. Bounces once, then backwards. Ashelbot collects it cleanly. And he's just shy of the 40. Oh, the Minecraft map. Thank you so much. $4.99. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much for that, sir. Very kind of you. Hull KR players were poor, but Leeds have got their number 114-40 to Leeds in the last 4 games. Damn. That is kind of why I backed Leeds to win this week, just because of what they did last week and just the style, or last season, sorry, and the style they've got. We've got 2 Toulouse players down. Dupree is not in a good way, and Marion is possibly hitting the skull. Okay. He wasn't hit in the head, but I'm not sure. Saints were uninspiring in the first half. Catalan's knackered and the points rattled in. Oh, fair enough. I'll need to watch back what I can. Do you think we have a chance of beating Cass next Sunday? Yeah, I think so. If Bradford win, you are 6 out of 7 this week. Oh, decent. I think I might get 6 as well. Oh no, I think 5's my best. I was wrong about Cass and York. So 5 out of 7 is the best I can do, which I'll take. I've gone from 3 to 4 to possibly 5. Kurt Haggerty, Bradford Bulls head coach. A reminder, there's an interview on this channel of myself and Kurt Haggerty. If you want to go watch it, it's on the channel. Go watch it. Nice guy, Kurt. He's a nice guy. Okay, Marion has gone to the bench. This is a really uninspiring game. This is... I feel very unmotivated with this. And I said in my predictions this might be the game of the round. Great. Kick towards the back right. Underneath it is Akins. Collected cleanly. Bretherton is first to meet him and brings him to ground. Next carry from Ethan Ryan. They just shift it right. It makes a metre in total. Wants a quick play of the ball. They could have got a 6 again there, but one is not given. Or a penalty. I'm not sure where the margins are for penalties and 6 agains. If Smoke was here, he could tell me. Yeah, exactly. In centre field with Joe Mellor, with a carry up towards the... Is that the halfway line? Yes, it is. Shifting it right to Hooley. Switches back to Chamberlain. Last tackle for Bradford. They're just inside Toulouse half. On the halfway line now with Milnes. Puts boot to ball. Underneath it is Ashel Bott. Collected cleanly just in front of the try line. And takes it over the 10. Toulouse in possession. Need a Red Bull. It'll give you wings. Thanks, Peter. And it's a penalty for Toulouse. Caleb Akins. What are you doing, lad? What are you doing? Yeah, penalty for Toulouse. They can get out their own end. Yeah, I've not had an energy drink for a while. Like a very long time. Since I've been on my diet, I've not had it. Well, I say very long time. It's been a couple months. But I've been on my diet for about 2 months now. So, fresh set of 6 for Toulouse off the back of the penalty. They'll start from the halfway line. Good territory. Jusson with the first carry, just shy of the 40. Plays it for Brendan Hands. Then goes right to Belmas. Up towards the 30, inside Bradford territory. Nearly 15 minutes gone. 30 out. It is right to Roos, switches back to Ruben Rennie. And that is now 15 gone. 3 tackles to go in this set. In centre field now with Rumanos. Up towards the 20. Brendan Hands waits in centre field. Left to Lacan. Switches back to... whoever the hell that is. Cater, I think it might be. Back in centre field. Marion pops the ball up to Belmas. Hits the post. Might have just lost it there. I think he's lost it. 15.5 minutes gone. Clock is stopped. They're going to have a gander. No try given on field, but the video ref will check. I don't think he's got that. But the camera angle changed very quickly, so I'm not too sure. We shall see. Commentary was class last night? Well, that is good. That is good. Oh, yeah, the point I was going to make was... when... was it Peter that mentioned about me doing commentary instead? Something like that. Might ask about doing the Rugby League World Cup commentary. You know, if they could fly me out to Australia and Papua New Guinea and I can, you know, do a bit of commentary with Vossi. Just, wouldn't be too bad, would it? You never know. You never know. Peter, we're not going there. Peter, we are not. I repeat, we are not going there. Do you understand me, Peter? We're not going there. So it is no try. Do it. Less of that, Peter. Less of that. Right. 15 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Bradford in possession. And up towards the 30. Masters will play this just on the 40-metre line. Ackers with a carry through centre field up towards halfway. 16 minutes gone. Now down the right edge with Sutton. Inside Toulouse territory. The tackle count has disappeared. We're broken again. It's broken. Mellor out the back to Milnes. Can't get the ball away in time. Stopped on the 30. 2 tackles to go. Ackers gives it to Mellor. Takes the carry himself. Go on, Joe. Go on, lad. 16.5 minutes gone. Last tackle, just over 20 metres out. Left to Milnes. Chips the ball towards the posts. Batted backwards from Bradford. Bit of chaos here down the right edge with Connor Wynn. Cuts back towards the middle. Ashel Bott will bring him down on the 20. It's only been 15 minutes. Yeah, it's... yeah. $17 minutes gone in this game. Toulouse in possession on their own 20. Got a good following in the Southern Hemisphere. You should see if PNG would be interested. I'm willing to... If you don't ask, you don't get. I might actually ask and say, would you consider it? Just means I won't be able to do live streams. I mean, I could, actually. I could stream with my phone directly from the commentary box with Vossi. But, yeah. I think that would be pretty cool. Do you know what? I'm going to ask. I will just ask. Toulouse knock the ball backwards. Collected by Bretherton. He's up towards the halfway line. 17.5 minutes gone. Brendan Hands waiting at dummy half. Finally gets to play the ball. Now it's Rennie taking it inside Bradford territory. Strong carry up towards the 40. Now down the left edge with Romanos. 18 minutes gone. 20 metres out. Plenty of tackles to go in this set as well. Short side left with Lecans. Flat ball to Kate up towards the 10. Great chance for Toulouse to get their first points of the game here. Lecans fakes the switchback. Then out the back to Brendan Hands. Takes the carry himself. Mella brings him down. Just over 10 metres out. 2 tackles left in this set. And it's Rouge. He's going to play this about 6 metres out, just right at the post. It is left to Lecans, and he knocks on the 10. 18.5 minutes gone. What a splendid game this has been so far. Great. Loving this. Don't know about you folks. Do they know you? Maybe. Maybe. I've got a big following from PNG on this channel. And I've had communications with somebody at the Rugby League World Cup, or involved with it. Because I had a question for them, which they clarified for me. So I know what email I can contact. I've had communications, and they are aware of my existence. 19 minutes and 15 seconds gone, up towards halfway. Ackers with a box kick down the right corner. Laguerre will collect the ball behind the 10. Takes it just over near the left touch line. Milnes as your second half with someone else organising is fine. Him as the main halfback doesn't really work. Maybe not. I think his kicking can be alright. And I forgot it's actually supposed to be windy there, because I complained about a couple of kicks, but apparently it's really windy. Well, Rennie with a carry up towards the 30. Doro and one other pushing back. And it's Ryan Sutton. Ashelbot with a carry on the 4th tackle. Coming up towards halfway. That's easy meters. Just bring him down. He's a small lad. What are you doing? It's out the back to Cesar Rouge. Coming down on the 20. Connor went underneath it. Knocks the ball on. Must have been swirling in the air then. Must have been swirling. Just over 20 minutes gone. We're done with the first quarter of the game. Progress. I don't know about you guys, but does this feel like... Is anyone else getting Huddersfield versus Salford vibes from this game? Because that's what I'm getting. This feels like Huddersfield at home to Salford. That's what this feels like. Nearly 21 minutes gone. Hands in centre field. Just short of the 10. Now plays it in centre field on the 10. Shifting it left now to Marion. Then across the Lecans. Met by Hooley. Good jamming in defence there. Bit disrespectful. Maybe, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hands shifts it right to Marion now in centre field. Then across to Rouge. Switches back to Bretherton. Now just inside the 10. Hands goes right to Rouge. Flat ball to Rennie. Can score from this kind of position. Tries to offload the ball. And it's Ethan Ryan that collects it. Rouge was looking for a strip there. 21.5 minutes gone. Wind must be really affecting this game. Or both are really bad. Maybe the wind has been tricky. Didn't see you at the game yesterday. Quite sad. Well, that's unfortunate. Which stand were you in, Jay? Nearly 22 minutes gone. And a knock on there from Easton Masters. They chuck it left to Jusson. There we go. Over the 20. 15 metres out down the left edge. South stand. Alright, okay. I'm on the east. 22 minutes gone. Fiddler cans. Then across to Manion. Switches back to Belmas. About 12 metres out. He'll play this in a second with Brennan Hands waiting at dummy half. I cannot wait for a try, because the floodgates shall open. Hands, right to Marion. Was going to give a flat ball to Rumanos there. In centre field, shifting it left to... Oh, that's Ashelbot. Flat ball to Lima. Possibly... It's not Cater, it's Lima, for God's sake. And there was a knock-on, but it's going to be a penalty for Toulouse, tackled without the ball. They might try and equalise here. Do you know what? I'm going to say tap and go. I'm actually... Don't take the 2. Tap and go. If they go for 2, I understand it, but... Who knows? Didn't know you were in the posh seats. I'm not. If I was a few rows higher, I'd be on the, the nice, fancy padded seats. I'm lower down. So, not so fancy. 23 minutes gone. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Shifting it back towards centre field. Marion hands the ball off to Romanos. 5 metres out between the sticks. Come on, let's get a try, shall we? Hands right to Rouge. Good jam in there from, I think that was Fulton. Stopped on the 10. 23.5 minutes gone. Hands waits a dummy half right at the post. Goes left to Romanos. Comes down 4 or 5 metres out in front of the right post. 2 tackles to go. Left to Rouge. Flat ball to Marion. We have a try. Oh my God, we have a try. Thank God. Because this has been awful. This has been awful to watch. I'm not liking it. But we can get through this. I have no comment about the teams in particular. It's just been such a kind of lifeless game. I've got no other comments. But if I have to say something, that was a fairly easy try. Simple flat ball to Marion. Missed tackle there from Dora. I think that was Milnes in the line as well, possibly. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it was just Dora with the missed tackle. Milnes couldn't really do anything there. Akins with the attempt to tackle, but that was quite easy. Bit of sustained pressure down this end of the field for Toulouse. And they finally come up with their first points of the day. Right. So reminding you of the games in the late 80s, early 90s in December. Unfortunately, I cannot comment on such games. Yeah, very easy indeed. Very easy. And the kick is good. It is 6 points to 2 in favour of Toulouse. My exact score prediction was 20 points to 16 to Toulouse. So, I need 14 points from either side. They've got the margin. The margin's right. I just need 14 from either side. Slowly work the way up. Well, yeah, collects it from kickoff. 25 minutes and 45 seconds gone. Just over the 10. Next carry from Lima. Up towards the 20, but is pushed back a little bit by Doro. Hands, then gives it off to Belmas with a carry over the 20. And that's 26 minutes gone. Next carry from Romanos up towards the 30. 2 tackles left for Toulouse in this set. On the 4th tackle, the kick from behind the 40, but it is collected on the full by Akins, and he returns this up towards the 30. So not a bad place to start the set here. You need a miracle judging by this game so far? Yeah, I don't know what's going to turn this game around, but I'm just not... I'm not ready for this. For the rest of this game, I'm just not. Not in the right frame of mind, honestly. Connor Wynn with a very strong carry down the right edge for Bradford, just short of the halfway line. Now with Miller, I will drink this in a second, I'll get there. Doro with a carry inside Toulouse territory, 2 tackles to go. Ackers on the 4th goes left to Milne, switches back to Fulton. Brought down on the 40, last tackle for Bradford. 27 minutes gone. Left to Milnes. Puts boot to ball. Plenty of height on this one. Coming down near the 20. Collected on the full by Hooley. Tries to get an offload. It is collected by Cesar Rouge instead. And Toulouse have possession about 15 out from their own try line. It'll be Ruben Rennie with the first carry over the 20. Makes about 10 or 11 metres on that carry. Decent stuff. Hands left to Ulberg. And he's going as well. He's going up the field. Great carries. Great carries from the backs. Up towards halfway with 2 tackles to go. Good meters from Toulouse in this set. Brendan Hands. Left to Ashelbot. Just shy of the 40. Last tackle for Toulouse coming up. Brendan Hands. Right to Cesar Rouge. Plenty of height on this. Coming down near the 20 again. Ethan Ryan goes up. Collects it cleanly. And it's brought down just over the 20. And they're shifting it right here, Bradford. Chamberlain with the carry. Just shy of the 30. It's a lot of the same stuff, really, as well. Both sides haven't been very expansive in the midfield, unfortunately. 28 minutes and 15 seconds gone. 3 tackles left for Bradford. Milnes engages the line. Takes it up towards halfway. Akers now right to Mellor in centre field. Fakes the switch back. Then gives it to Dorrow. Just inside Toulouse half. 28.5 minutes gone. Last tackle. Underneath to Yor. Great. Could be a reflection of the game. Ashelbot underneath the kick. On the 10. Goes up. Hit by Easton Masters. That was possibly high or too early. I think it's a penalty for Toulouse either way. Maybe. Oh, something for Bradford apparently. Was someone taken out? Oh, yeah. Brendan Hands taking someone out. Escorting. Honestly, regulars will know how I feel about escorting. I hate it. It's one of the... it might be the dumbest penalty to give away in Rugby League. It might be. .29.5 minutes gone. Penalty for Bradford. 25 metres out. They will tap. And it's Sutton with the first carry just inside the 20. Chance for Bradford here. It is right to Mellor, but it's more of a switchback really. Gives it to Fulton inside the 10. Good metres there. About 2 or 3 metres out. The whistle is blown. And it's going to be another fresh set of 6 here for Bradford. Is it livening up? Are we getting a lively game? Potentially. Oh, Mellor taken out late. What are you doing? What are you doing? So that's half an hour gone. Akers will tap the ball, give it to Sutton. And he takes it inside the 10 once again. He'll play this about 5 or 6 metres out. It is left to Milnes. Fakes the switchback, then to Akins. Still inside the 10, just left of the post. Akers waits at dummy half. Launched it right to Mellor. Fakes the switchback, then out the back to Milnes. Flat ball to Chamberlain. Still about 7 or 8 metres out, right at the post. Inside the field with Mellor. Not sure where to go. Gets an offload to Milnes. Then gives it across to Wonga Blake. Can he find the line from here? Surely not. Colour me incorrect. He should not have been able to get that down, but that is nice work from Wonga Blake to get it down. Very nice. 4th try of the season from the Flying Fijian. Even though that's Sivo, but you know what I mean. 31 minutes gone. We've got some more points in this game. Thank God. Damn. Joe Mellor, corner cul-de-sac, not sure where to go. But Milnes across to Wonga Blake. Gets around Rennie, or in between Rennie and Ulberg. Finds the line. Gets between the two of them. Tough kick, but Bradford back in the game. It is 6-all with a kick to come. Okay. It's going to be a tough kick with the wind and all that jazz. Let's have a gander. That Blake is maybe their best player. Good try. Wonga Blake's done really well so far. Really well so far this year. Do you know what? You might be right. I think Wonga Blake has been their best player so far this year. And the thing to keep in mind is that Nickarima's not back until round 8. So, when Nicarima comes back in, the run threat will massively increase for Bradford. Milnes with a tough kick near the touchline to add the extras. The kick from Milnes. I mean, it was cutting back a little bit, but it's just wide. Can't wait for the Breaking Rights podcast. Oh, that's the two Hull fan bases, isn't it? Saw Blake for the testimonial at Headingley in January. Said Newman replacement. It might be. Looks like it might be Kieran, though. Isn't it rumour that Kieran's going to Leeds once Newman goes to Perth next year? So we've had 32 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Ashel Bott will get us back underway in a second. Kicks towards the back left corner. It's going to bounce once. Just kept in. Connor Wynn will play this near the touchline inside his own 10. 5 out from his own line. It is Doro with the first carry of this set. 33 minutes gone. Takes it up towards the 10. Sutton with the next carry. No, it's not a yawn. Promise you it's not. I really promise you. Peter Shrek takes it over the 20. A few metres shy of the 30. There's a scoot from Ackers. Flat ball to Fulton. Potentially forwards, but we'll say flat. 33.5 minutes gone. Ackers left to Milnes on the last. Hits the belly of the ball. Could be swirling in the wind. Collected cleanly by Ashelbot. Gives it to Laguerre. And he'll take the carry up towards the 20 for Toulouse Olympique. Lecans now to Ulberg. Up towards the 30. Seems like the game's livened up a little bit at the very least, which is alright. Ashelbot with a decent carry, a few metres shy of halfway. 34 minutes on the clock. I did not just stifle a yawn, I promise you. Inside Bradford territory, 34 minutes gone. 6 minutes left in the half. 2 tackles to go in this set. Shifting it left, a chip over the top. Down the left edge from Lecans. Might find touch. Laguerre tries to keep it in. Not quite. You always promise it's not a yawn, but something makes me think you may be fibbing. You can think what you want, mate. You can think what you want. I ain't yawning. Bradford in possession on their own 20. Ryan with the first carry of the set. Ackers at dummy half. Gives it to Fulton to take carry through centre field up towards the 30. Hands it off to Ackers with a good offload. Extra metres on this tackle as well. Just shy of halfway, actually. It's going to be a scoot from Ackers. Wanted to go right to Masters, but he was just ahead of him. 5 minutes to go in the first half, thank God. Masters up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go. Ackers. Left to Milnes, engage the line. Out the back to Wonga Blake. In centre field with Milnes. Gets an offload to Sutton on the 4. Switches back to Doro. And he's eventually going to be brought down. Butler is on the field. The big man. Butler. 25 out. Out the back to Rowan Milnes. Chips it just towards the post. He honestly could have gone for 1. It's a knock-on from Ashelbot. Collected by Lecans. Tackled in goal. Good work there from Bradford. Good work. So about 4 minutes to go. I would genuinely say on this set, like, spread the ball first 2 plays and then set up for 1. Make sure you're not inside the 10 if you can help it. And then take the lead at half time. For me, that's the right move. Don't go for the drop goal, please. Are you trying to get an exact score? Is that why you don't want it? It's collected by Connor Wynn from the short dropout on the 20. Shrugs off a few defenders. Cuts back towards the middle. Oof. Throws Cesarus to the ground. Just over 10 metres out. Connor Wynn, impressive so far. Looks good so far in the few games we've seen from him. As recommended by the Kurt Haggerty in my interview with him again on the channel. Ackers in centre field goes right to Miller. Flat ball to Sutton, takes it inside the 10. 5 metres out right at the post. 3 tackles to go. Ackers, left to Miller, engages the line himself, looking for an offload as well. Nearly gets one to Dorrow. 3 minutes left. 2 tackles to go. Ackers on the 10 goes left to Milnes. Out the back. Quick hands in the corner is Ethan Ryan. Beautifully done. Exquisitely executed. More points. A more free-flowing game. More exciting moments. Thank God again. Bradford take the lead. It is 10 points to 6. Smooth. Nicely done. A little bit like York against Hull FC. The quick hands. That was beautifully executed. I didn't think they had the space for a second. I was incorrect once again. I do need to see it again though real quick. But Connor Wynn, from the short dropout, look at him go. Look at the man go. Not the fruit. Just left to Milnes. Then across to, I think that was Hooley. Just taps it across to Ethan Ryan. Beautifully done. Mate, that line there from Wonga Blake locks in like 2 defenders. That lead run from Blake does it. Never mind 1 point, let's get 1 try. We're working on it, we're working on it. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Kick near the touchline from Rowan Milnes. Can he correct the last conversion? See him throw that defender onto the ground. It was great. It was great. He's not the tallest of blokes, but he's got, you know, a bit of stockiness to him. And a bit of speed. Well, wait till you see the dropout to Sivo. I think I saw that, actually. I saw that clip on Instagram. Where he sort of collects it on the full and then just makes a break. I need to watch the game, really. I need to watch the game. Right, clock is stopped with 1 minute 20 seconds to go. The kick from Rowan Milnes to make it 12-6 is... looks alright. Hits the post. It's no good. 10 points to 6. But this works for me. This works for me. It just means... I just need 14 points from Toulouse to get to 20. And a try and kick from Bradford. Just one more try and kick. And then I get 5 bonus points. Lovely stuff. Right. 50 seconds to go. Ashall bot to get us back underway with a kick towards the back left. Collected on the full by Hooley. Gives it to Dorrow. Takes it up towards the 10. Pumping his legs. Still good carry. He'll play this 15 out from his own line for Ackers. 30 seconds to go. He gives it to Chamberlain down the right edge. Over the 20. Do Bradford want to shift the ball around here? Maybe have a go. Miller across to Milnes. They're having a go here. Akins, now Wonga Blake. Gets an offload back to Akins, over halfway. He gets one to Masters, up towards the 40 inside Toulouse territory. He gets an offload back to Wonga Blake. It's livened up with 12 seconds to go. Ackers, now with Masters. Shifting it right to Joe Miller. Flat ball to Uribe Dorrow. Looking for an offload. Gets one. Hooley doesn't quite have support. 2 seconds to go. Needs a quick play the ball. He manages to get one. It's with Dorrow in centre field. Across to Joe Miller. Launches it over the top. Wonga Blake can't quite collect it. It is potentially knocked backwards to Ethan Ryan. Can he get an offload? It is called knock on. And I think Ethan Ryan wants a challenge. But what an end to the half. They saved the most exciting moment for the last minute of the half. Really made us wait for that. Thanks, guys. But that was some good stuff. Bradford have looked really good off the cuff this year. Really exciting team. I think it's taken Toulouse a while to come out of their shell. I think they're sticking to a process. They're not really having a go. But that is half-time. Right, we're halfway there. Let's get a trumpet. Come on, Ball, says BFD family. Well, they have the lead. I'd say they've been the better team as well. They certainly have been. The Stainforth construction stand. Got to change the Bulls logo, mate. Got to change the Bulls logo. Okay. Right, so let me get this not yawn out the way real quick. Again, it's not a yawn, I promise you. Ugh. expelling CO2. Sorry for any of the green folk out there that are upset with me damaging the environment. Anyway, Toulouse kind of stuck in their shell at the moment. They've just done a lot of the same stuff, trying to go through the middle. They're not in amazing territory that often, although they haven't been in amazing territory that often. But instead of actually trying to move the ball around, just chipping towards the corners. But then they're not really pinning Bradford back that much. If you're going to just do the same stuff, if you're going to stick to that process, you've got to at least be stronger in defence than not let Bradford get out their own territory. So, Toulouse need to tighten that up a little bit. They need to be a bit more creative moving the ball around. Throw a bit more shape in there. It's quite flat at the minute, and not like what we've seen in the first 2 games from Toulouse. Bradford, really strong carries, getting quick play of the balls, chucking the ball around a bit more, getting more offloads, going down both edges, and I think defensively they've looked quite solid. Aside from the try they conceded, they've looked quite solid. So Bradford been the better team so far. Milnes had converted the other 2, which were both fairly close. One hit the post and one hit the post and one was just wide. It would be an 8-point game right now. But the better team has the lead, which is fair enough. We're more mad at big companies and those mass-produced yawns. Don't worry, fam. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what yawns are. Never heard of those in my life. I don't even know. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know what this is. Because I ain't yawning. I can promise you that. I'll put up a poll and see what people seem to think will happen in the second half anyway. I do apologise, this might not be the most inspiring stream as well of all time. But I'm still a bit rough from yesterday, and the start of the game just wasn't great. Again, Huddersfield versus Salford kind of vibes. Bradford lead 10-6 at half time. Have you been a rugby player, pal? No, I actually haven't. I went to a few Crossfields training sessions when I was like really young. It wasn't really for me. And then played in the high school team in year 7, but again, it just wasn't for me. I was very unfit as well. That was another thing. Like I was massively unfit. And that's it. In all honesty, contact wasn't really my thing. And like, I prefer playing football, but prefer watching rugby. So yeah, that's me. I'm not really one for contact. In all honesty. Right. Having a look at this poll so far. 100% of people with 5 votes say that Bradford will win from this point onwards. I think Bradford had the majority of votes from the first poll. Oh yeah, I'll finally be streaming NRL games next weekend. That should be good. That should be good. Looking forward to it. I'm expecting good things for the Warriors this year. I hope so. Based on the team they've got, the Warriors could be really exciting. Okay. Right. As always, if you want to join the Super League Predictions League, when I do my Super League Round 4 predictions tomorrow, just put your exact scores in the comment section of the video, and I'll be tracking the predictions as we go. If you want to become a member of the channel, there's a QR code on screen, or click the link in the description to become a Patreon member. And follow me on social media. Links in the description for different social medias, including TikTok, which I'm nearly at 10k. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm hoping for a more energetic Toulouse Olympique in the second half. First try that they got, or the only try they've got so far, was very easy. They had a bit of sustained pressure. You were released from Leeds Academy in 2000, then did a year at the Rams, and then broke my leg in 3 places and was released. Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. That's not good. Is that the classic, I was scouted by an academy, but, you know, had an injury, therefore couldn't play, but I was going to go pro type deal? I was scouted by West Ham's under-13s. To be fair, my chance at going pro, the first time I played for my local football club, I don't know if my parents are watching this. My dad might. My dad might be watching this. Apparently the first game I played for my local team, there was an Everton scout there, and then made a note of a few players, like 2 or 3 players, and I was one of the people that he took note of, but my parents never told me. So when I found out years later, after I'd given it up or stopped playing football, you know, I was watching Everton on TV thinking, I could have been there, you know, or watching from the ground thinking, I could have been on that pitch. But you never told me that Everton were interested in me. You never told me. I could have been the version of Tom Davies that we wanted at Everton. That could have been me. In midfield. Inside the square. Distributing the ball. Played all your younger years at Dudley Hill. Love the game. What do you think of George Flanagan Jr.? I think George Flanagan is a real exciting young prospect. Already a great player anyway. It would be very helpful if he was in a better environment, but Huddersfield can't really afford to lose him, honestly. But great step, reads the game well, real quick as well. Lively player, just needs a better team around him. When Huddersfield are at their strongest, because I know they've still got a few more injuries in the spine too, they're waiting on Adam Clune to come back in at the very least, and a few more forwards. I think if Flanagan was in a better team, he'd really be making an argument for getting the #1 jersey for England. He's not a million miles off it, in all honesty. In my opinion, anyway. Yeah, that could have been me. Minecraft man. Could have been me. No need to sign Keane and Dewsbury Hall. I'll get the assist for you. I'll sort it out. I can't believe on the same day yesterday I got an Everton and Warrington win. It's such a rare occasion. Like, I was blessed. Absolutely blessed. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Were you surprised by the bad performance by KR in the US game? I haven't seen it again, so I've not seen it. I say again, I've not seen it yet. Idiot. I've not seen it yet. But yes, in terms of the scoreline, at the very least, very surprised. I did predict Leeds to win, but not like that. So, I'll give it a watch when I can. Afternoon, Alex. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Let's look at the poll. 11 votes, 82% say Bradford will win this game from this point onward. They have been the better team. You would think they'd go on and win it. But you never know. You just never know in this line of work. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, that is... that's decent. That's decent indeed. Okay. Right. Where am I at for subs at the moment? Where am I at? 14,148. Damn. Again, the target is 20k this year. Tough target, but you never know. Spurs are done. Spurs playing today? I've not actually seen who's playing. They lost 2-1 to Fulham. Right. Palace took a 1-0 lead, didn't they, against United? Got a red card, and then United scored 2. Damn. Unfortunate. Arsenal-Chelsea, that'll be decent later. Do you think Arsenal will win that one? So, Everton, 8th place. 11 points off a Champions League spot. Can we make it? Probably not. European football is definitely possible, though. But 7th, I'd take 7th. That'll be right. Then sign world-class players. And then get in the Champions League next year. Maybe. Season starts now, as far as I'm aware. Well, you can do whatever you like. If you want the season to start now, you can do that. The governing body and the people that run the league table will say otherwise, but you don't have to pay attention to that. God, what's happened to Spurs, honestly? Who's managing them now? I don't even know who's in charge after Thomas Frank left. I don't have a clue about most things. To think as well, like, they've had Son, Kane, some of them, there's midfielders I'm forgetting about here. Like, they've had real good players. They've had Mourinho, Pochettino, Conte as managers. Where did they get to? Ange with the what was it? Europa League trophy, yet finished 17th in the table. What has happened to Spurs, honestly? I remember once when I used to go to the Everton games, on the train back from Liverpool, there was a Spurs fan on the train, and a couple of us just got talking about the game because it was Everton at home against Spurs. And I think this might have been around 2018, 2019, something like that. It's when Spurs were doing really well and like pushing near the top of the ladder. Or maybe a few years earlier, possibly. But we were all just having a chat, and I said to the Spurs fan, I think you'll win the Prem in the next 5 years. Stupid of me to say that. How stupid could I be? What do you think happens to Spurs' money side if get relegated? Oh, I think they'll have enough money to just like get a very strong squad, possibly just boss the Championship, then come straight back up, and then they'll go absolutely apeshit in the transfer window with the increased cash flow again, and then just shoot back up the ladder, I reckon. Actually, Nuno for Spurs could be good. I think that could be a rekindling that may need to happen. Right. We are back underway, folks. The second half begins. Let's hope it's a bit more enthralling. Butler with the first carry. The big man takes it over the 10. Next carry from Keita over the 23 centre field. Great time. Just bear with me a second. Well, I think about 2 plus 2 does equal 4. Yes, it does. Up towards the 40. Now in possession. Toulouse coming up towards the halfway line. 40 seconds gone. There's no tackle count currently. Shifting it left is now with Jusson. Just inside Bradford territory. It is now the last tackle. Cesar Rouge with a kick on the last. Ethan Ryan goes up, collects it cleanly. Can we get Toulouse being a bit more imaginative in this half? Pretty please. With a cherry on top like it's a Bakewell tart. Please. Ooh, a Bakewell tart. Don't mind if I do. But I'm on a diet. So I could. But, tempted. Anyway, Rugby League. Ackers at dummy half goes left to Joe Mellor. Switches back to... Who the hell is that? Sutton. I'm not getting a commentary gig, am I? I'm not. It's not happening. Sorry, Vossi. Maybe next year. Minute and a half gone. Inside Toulouse territory in centre field. Last tackle left to Milnes. Chips it towards the post just left of it. Ashelbot is met by Hooley pretty quickly. Shrugs off a few defenders. He's still going over the 10. Right. Come on, Toulouse. Can we get something? Right? Croissant baguette. Je suis. Mon père. Ma mère. Croissant baguette. Come on, let's go. Rennie. Through the centre of the park. Strong carry over the 40. 2 tackles to go. Up towards the halfway line. Now inside Bradford territory. Last tackle coming up. I think we all know this is going to go to Rouge with a kick down the right edge. Sorry, it's gone left to Lacans with a kick down the left edge. Close enough. Collected by Aikens on the 10. About 11 metres out from his own try line. Wynn will carry the ball straight from dummy half. Bit of space behind the ruck as well. Good metres. Makes about 15 there. Ethan Ryan with the next carry up towards the 30. 2 minutes and 50 seconds gone so far in the second half. I will admit it feels a little bit more lively. Which is good. Doro is hit with a second attempt there. Sutton up towards the halfway line. 3 minutes gone. Last tackle for Bradford. And they'll go left to Milnes. Hits the belly of the ball. It's a Burton bomb. A lot of bees. It's a swarm. Ulberg lets it bounce, then collects it. Wonga Blake will try and drag him to the in-goal area, but he'll have to play this now about 5 metres out from his own line. Maybe a bit less, actually. Rennie with a carry just short of the 10. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Yeah, maybe, Alex. Maybe. It could be an element of that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. 3 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Jussom down the left edge with a carry. He's going to play this about 18 metres out from his own line. Bradford doing a great job at restricting metres here. Cater, bit of space behind the ruck. Could have been a decent... No, it's not Cater. It's Romanos. Well done, me. That's a great kick. Is it going to find the dead ball line? Yes, it is. So it's not a great kick, actually. This will be a 7-tackle set, 20-metre restart. Bradford could be in a good position at the end of this set. It's going to be an attack from Ethan Ryan. Carries up towards the 30 already. Plays for Win. He's going to scoot. He's going to make another 10, 11, 12 metres, something like that. Quick play of the ball, but ruck infringement. And that's going to be a penalty for Bradford. Toulouse on the back foot already. 4.5 minutes gone. It's been a decent start for Bradford. A lot of energy. And again, just Toulouse kind of stuck in their own shell, really. What are you doing? Is it a 6 again ruck infringement? Or is it a penalty? Do people think Connor Wynn is good or just a championship player? Well, he looks good. He looks Super League quality. That's the thing. So, it's looking good for him. Inside the field with Ackers. Pops the ball up to Hooley. Why did he actually look like a prop then? It's now with Mellor. Doesn't give the ball. There's been a couple times in the last few weeks, ball's gone to Mellor and there's been a slight disconnect. Ackers switches back to Sutton. And he's going to play this in front of the right post a few metres out. Great chance for Bradford now. Last tackle is left to Milnes. Chip towards the back left. Ulberg underneath it. So is Ethan Ryan. Ethan Ryan collects it. No. No, you cannot let him get the ball down from there. You just can't do it. You can't do it. Really well done from Ethan Ryan, but at the same time, you just can't do it. Really well placed kick. Ethan Ryan with a try in the corner. I'm not trying to take anything away from Bradford. And for those on TikTok, no, I don't hate Bradford, just to be very clear. He just shouldn't have been able to get that down. But that was nicely done and a really good finish. Well done, Ethan Ryan. Hey! Right. 14-6. I actually really need them to get the kick here. Because I got Bradford to score 16. Or they can miss and then go for 2 points later on with a penalty. Something like that. Whatever they feel like doing. Just get me my exact score. Just do it. So 6.5 minutes gone. Bradford have already been the better side in the second half. By a long way. So unimaginative and lifeless from Toulouse. The same stuff over and over again. Just move the ball. Just actually try and move the ball around. For the love of God. Tough kick for Rowan Milnes once again. When are you interviewing Ashton? Great question. No idea. There is a wire player that I do want to interview. So I will reach out to the club and ask. So Milnes, right next to the touchline, 20 metres out, 7 minutes gone. The kick from Milnes is no good. It's no good. Right, I need 2 points from Bradford and I need 14 from Toulouse. Honestly, those points might end up being the other way around. In reality. It's a bit windy there, I think, Jay. Had a Toulouse win. Think I'm going to be dropping off the top 5 in the Predictions League. Oh, well. I will see. I will see after this game when I do the tally. Collected by Connor Wynn from kickoff. 7.5 minutes gone. And they'll take it just over the 10. Who is it? Danny Walker. I would really like to interview Danny Walker. Sutton with the next carry up towards the 20. There are some tactical questions I'd like to ask him, actually. Doro with a carry down the left edge up towards the 30. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Ackers at dummy half gives it to Joe Mellor in centre field, shifting it right. Now with Hooley. I'm quite confused here. I'm not going to lie. It's left to Milnes, kicks from the halfway line. Coming down near the 20. Ulberg collects it. Was a player taken out? Possibly. But he takes it just over the 20. We'll play this for Rouge in a second. And Rennie with the next carry up towards the 30. Strong carry there. Toulouse missing Dupree? Yeah, I think so. But Bretherton and Butler, I think, should... I don't think either of them are on. Butler is, actually. But I think you need to get Bretherton on through the middle. Is catching the ball really as hard as you make it look? Sometimes it might be. Hands just inside Bradford territory. Next carry from, I think that was Wallace. It was. Last tackle, left to Lacans. Chips it towards the back left. Decent chase here for Toulouse. Aikens underneath it, collects cleanly. And he'll play this ball 5 out from his own line. Toulouse actually need to pin them back now. Win with the first carry. Stop just shy of the 10. 9 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the second half. Next carry from Douglas, I think that was. Shifting it left now, Milnes across to Ryan. Stop just short of the 30. 2 tackles to go. So Toulouse couldn't really keep him pinned back. Unfortunately. That's nearly... oh, no. That's Lima. Lima's down. Last tackle for Bradford. The kick from halfway. Hasselbot underneath it. Collects cleanly. 5 out from his own line. Takes it over the 10. And a few metres shy of the 20. Have we still got a player down? Cater it is that's down. Something with one of his fingers. So yeah, 10 minutes gone in the second half. 50 minutes in the game. 30 minutes to go. The clock will be stopped. And play is stopped as well. For someone to get some treatment. Oh, Dupree. Here we go. Dupree's back on. Look at him go. Look at him go. Get Bretherton on as well. Bully them through the middle. Right. Back underway. Toulouse in possession on their own 40. I support Warrington. Hands waits at dummy half in centre field. Shifts it right to Cater. Up towards the halfway line. Inside Bradford territory. Now shifting it right. Kick down the right edge from Rouge. And it's Aikens underneath it. Just shrugs off one defender in. Ashel Bott takes it over the 10 up towards the 20. Quick play the ball as well. Wonga Blake. Strong run there. Moving a few defenders. 51 minutes gone. Connor Wynn with another strong carry up towards the halfway line. Still 3 tackles to go in this set. Hooley now with Masters. Left to Milnes, flat ball to Fulton. Inside Toulouse territory once again. Easy meters, honestly. Ackers, flat ball to Masters on his right. Can he find a break or at least an offload? He does for Mellor. He's then tackled by Wallace. Is he? Shrugs off some more defenders. He's still going. Finally brought down. The ball comes loose. Might be a penalty. Oh, Brendan, what are you doing? Brendan. What are you doing? Shocking. Oh, it's kicking off again. It's kicking off again.
Oh, what about that?
It's all happening. It's all happening. 52 minutes gone. The clock's still ticking away, ref. Actually, no, don't stop the clock. Just let this run down as long as possible, honestly. Just let it run down. Need a scrap. Oh, someone take a bloody swing. Someone take a swing. Masters. Potential. I don't think there will be a sin bin, but there's half a chance for sin bin for Masters because he just straight up pushes hands onto the ground. Like, it's already sort of escalated, but then he takes it to the next level, really, so could be yellow for Masters. Could be. There might be something going on. We've got some more technical difficulties, unfortunately, folks. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so the touch judge is telling the on-field ref what the video ref is saying. Right, let's see what happens. What shenanigans will it entail? Right, so we're bringing in the captains for a stern word. A telling off. So Bradford penalty. Players rushing in, as we know. Escalation. If it continues again, you'll be sat down. Okay, right. Standard stuff, really. But someone's on report. I'm not sure who. Was he saying you someone? Someone's on report. I think for Toulouse. So I think it's a penalty basically for a strip, actually. Okay, so it'll be Bradford's ball. Are they going to go for 2? I kind of need them to go for 2 here, actually. If I was them, I wouldn't, because they've got good territory and they've actually got an 8-point lead, so they don't need to go for 2, but I hope they go for 2. Can we get things going again, please? We're just waiting. There's so much waiting. For the love of God. Right. Should be back underway soon. Oh, they're not going... Oh, they got... Wait, they're going for 2? No, they're not. Damn. Going to lose. Give them another penalty, lads. Just right in front of the sticks. Ackers will tap this on the 40 in a second. Taps it. Gives it to Milnes. Then to Fulton down the left edge up towards the 30. 52.5 minutes gone. It is now in the hands of Douglas with a carry over the 20. Sorry, I was going to say 40. Look for a quick play the ball. Ackers, short side left to Milnes. Launches it back towards the right to Joe Mellor. Flat ball to Chamberlain. Stop just shy of the 10. Pushed back a few metres by Wallace and Dupree. Plays it for Ackers in centre field. He goes left to Mellor. Flat ball. Bit of a disconnect there with Bradford. And it's going to be Toulouse possession on the 10. Knock on from Bradford. Yeah, I think since the start of the season, it has been a bit of a disconnect with Joe Mellor so far. Bit of a disconnect. You're going Casford Huddersfield double next week, 22 to 1. Bold move. That's a bold strategy, Carton. 53.5 minutes gone. There's a carry up towards the 20 and just over it for Laguerre. Plays it for Brendan Hands, who then gives it to Ruben Rennie up towards the 30. Right, come on, Toulouse. Let's make a game out of this, shall we? Butler with a carry over the 40. Dragging a few defenders. Just shy of the halfway line. We'll actually play this on the halfway line. Great carry from Butler. Hands goes left to, I think that's Cater. Now, inside Bradford territory, 2 tackles to go. From the 40, it's left to Dupree, up towards the 30 and just over it. Quick play the ball as well. Last tackle left to Lecans. Chips the ball towards the back left. Ashelbot goes up. Can he collect it? Yes, he can. And then I think knocks it forwards. But it's Wynn who has possession just behind his own 10. It'll be Ethan Ryan with the next carry. Stopped on the 10, or just over it. 54.5 minutes gone. Ackers will scoot and take it up towards the 20 and just over it for Bradford. Plays it for Mellor, who goes left to Masters. Another easy 10 metres again up towards a 40. Easy metres. Still 2 or 3 tackles to go. Milnes over halfway inside Toulouse territory again. Up towards the 40. Toulouse, this ain't good enough. This ain't good enough. Wonga Blake. In centre field, flat ball to Sutton. Then out the back, but it's wayward. Collected by Akins on the 40. Few defenders in his face. He's brought down close to the halfway line. So they've lost a bit of ground there. Last tackle. Box kick from Chamberlain. And it goes out on the full. Well, after a shocking defensive set, very easy meters for Bradford. A bit of luck there for Toulouse with a kick out on the full. See you next weekend, sir. See you next weekend. 55.5 minutes gone. So Toulouse have possession on the halfway line. Up towards the 40, just shy of it with Ulberg, who will play this for Brendan Hands in a second. Right of centre field. Switches back to Butler. He takes it over the 30. Douglas. Trying to have a back and forth there with Butler, even though I just said his name. Quick play the ball from Dupree to Hands. Engages the line up towards a 10. 6 again. 56 minutes gone. Come on, Toulouse. Let's make a game of this. Come on. Shifting it right. Rouge will switch back to Bretherton. Inside the 10. 5 metres out. In front of the post. Left to Dupree. Oh, if he got an offload then, that would have been huge. Left of the post with hands. Launches it right to Rouge. Kicks the ball through. Ashelbot is there. So is Akins. Just collects it in time. He's going to play this 5 out from his own try line. 56.5 minutes gone. Toulouse need a strong defensive set here. They need one. Wonga Blake up towards a 10. You back as the game got any more interesting? Hope fatigue would open the game up a bit. It's a little bit. Bradford's still been the better team in the second half so far. Really easy meters for them up the field. But this half has definitely started out better than the first one. 57 minutes gone. Fulton with a carry up towards the 40 for Bradford. Last tackle for Le Bulls. Short side left. Milnes to Wonga Blake. Bit of room to run here. Can he get an offload? He does. Rowan Milnes engages the line. Doesn't get the kick away. And it'll be a handover on about the 30. So, it's nice try from Bradford. I'm alright with them having a go. Don't mind it. 2 poor teams. I'm going to have to disagree with that. Both have shown that they are not poor teams. I'd have to disagree. Toulouse have been poor today. Bradford have not been as good as they have been the previous 2 rounds. But it has been a bit of a stinky game. Ashelbot left to Jusson. Bit of a break here. Does he have support? Not really. Decent recovery from Bradford. Ligier needs a quick play of the ball on the 20. It's right to Lecans. Then across to Hans. Rouge. Now with Bretherton over on the right edge. Inside the 20. He's going to place about 15 metres out. Over on the right edge of the field. Hans goes left to Keita. Takes the carry. Stops just shy of the 10. Plays for Hans. On the 4th tackle. Goes left to Lecans. Then to Ashelbot. Engaged the line, but he's brought down 5 or 6 metres out over on the left-hand side. Plays for Brendan Hans. Last tackle towards the middle with Lecans. Goes back down the short side left. Ligier underneath it, who is tall. I think he does knock on. It's collected by Bradford, and they will play this ball 2 metres in front of their own try line. Masters gives it to Akins. Bit of an awkward ball. Already breaking tackles, mate, up towards the 10. Toulouse, what are you doing? Ryan. Good meters. Over the 20, up towards the 30. Really easy meters again for Bradford. Akins. Possible high shot from Bretherton. It is. Penalty. Toulouse, what are you doing? What are you doing? 59 minutes gone. Bradford have done good stuff and they've earned the territory that they've been able to get. But at the same time, it's actually really bothering me how just kind of lifeless Toulouse have been today. Because I expected so much more. But it's really bothering me how disappointing they've been. Also, actually, by the way, I've literally just noticed Bradford's wearing their away kit. How have I just picked up on that? And why? Did Toulouse not get their blue kit ready in time or something? Up towards the 10, Douglas with a very strong carry. Is that score correct? Yes, it is. Left now to Mellor, then across to Milnes. Nearly wrapped up by Rouge, gets an offload to Fulton. That's an hour gone, 20 minutes to go. Plays it for Ackers, goes right to Mellor, pops the ball up. I think that was to Douglas. It was a metre or 2 in front of the try line, right at the post. Last tackle, left to Mellor, then to Milnes, kicks the ball through. Wonga Blake is nearly there. Ulberg is there to meet it and put the ball down for a goal line dropout. 60 minutes, 30 seconds gone. Toulouse might just use up the shot clock here just to get a breather. And then maybe go short. But yeah, it is the correct score. Yeah, it's the away kit. I don't know why Toulouse weren't in blue and Bradford weren't in the home one. I don't know. I don't get it. Who's going to win this? I think Bradford's going to win this one. I'd be very surprised if Toulouse actually come back because they've been so poor today. For 61 minutes now, they've been really poor. So, I can't see him doing it. Great ball across from Akins. Plenty of room there for Ethan Ryan. What a finish in the corner as well. Kind of showing off a little bit there, actually, Ethan, if I do say so myself. Toulouse have been shocking. Bradford, really good second half. Really good second half. So much energy. Great meters up the field. Down that left-hand side, they've looked good. I mean, so far this season, their left edge has been prolific, you could say. But that'll be 18-6. My exact score prediction is now incorrect. But that's a quality ball from Akins. Quality. I think I'm going to be settling for 4 out of 7 this week, unfortunately. Need a Bradford win by 1 point. Well, 2 tries and 2 kicks from Toulouse and then a drop goal from Bradford. I can't even see in Toulouse getting any more points. So you predicted Toulouse to lose? No, I predicted them to win. 20 points to 16 is what I said. So I think I'm on 4 out of 7 at the moment. Yeah, I can't see Toulouse scoring again, honestly. Really disappointed. After what Toulouse did in round 1 and round 2, this is really disappointing. .62 and a half minutes gone. Another tough kick for Rowan Mills. Another tough one. Can I nail this one? It is windy, don't forget. The kick from Mills is just short, I think. Just short. 18-6 it remains. Mate, the kicks could be the difference in this. If Toulouse actually get their act together in the final 17 minutes and 15 seconds, and Toulouse score 2 tries between the sticks, it's level when it shouldn't be. How many others predicted Toulouse to win? I'm not too sure. I reckon it's about 50-50, but I don't remember offhand. Off the top of my head. That's a better one. Short kickoff collected by Ashelbot. 17 minutes to go. Toulouse in possession. 30 metres out. Finally plays it for hands. Oof, quick jam out the line there from Douglas, but there's an offload to Dupree. Back on the 30. Makes about 5 post-contact metres there. 63 and a half minutes gone. Plays it for hands. Now in centre field with Rouge. Flat ball to Belmas. Doesn't really go anywhere. They honestly might do, Jay. Hands goes right to Cater. Doesn't choose to go right. Just straightens up. Takes a carry inside the red zone. 2 tackles to go. Shifting it left now to Lecans. Then right to Rouge. What a load of shite that was. Last tackle for Toulouse. Hands, left to Lecans. Chips the ball. Conowin collects it. Toulouse. Oh my god. What a dull performance this has been. So dull. Next carry with Bradford in possession is from Suter. Now over the 10 with Wonga Blake. A few metres shy of the 20. 64 and a half minutes gone. Hooley with the next carry through centre field. He'll play this a few metres shy of the 30. Last tackle coming up. Toulouse have done well to restrict metres on this set. Finally. So kick from Milnes. Wind is pushing it back a bit. It bounces over the head of Ulberg. Drops it backwards. Got a bit of blood on his shirt as well, I think, possibly. Or just some red dye from the pitch markings. Plays it for Rouge. He gives it to Rennie. And he'll take it inside Bradford territory. Plenty of post-contact meters there. 65 minutes gone, 15 minutes remaining. Carry through centre field from Belmas. Takes it over the 40 up towards the 30. Yeah, I don't think Toulouse would reach 30 at this point. The way they've been playing. Rouge is going to be wrapped up. Just a bit less than 30 metres out. 2 tackles to go for Toulouse Olympique. He plays it for hands. Now in centre field with Marion. Left to Lecans. He'll switch back to Wallace. And he's stopped on the 20. Last tackle for Toulouse. Short side left to Lecans. They'll chip the ball towards a corner again. And it's potentially a knock-on from Bradford. Offload backwards from Ashelbot. And it's actually just play on. Okay, Ethan Ryan. Ooh, nearly with a break. Stopped on the 20. Important ankle tap there. Mason Masters scooting. Makes a couple metres from dummy half. Ethan Ryan's had a great game. Man of the match for Ethan Ryan, I guess. Couple tries. Great metres. I think, man of the match, Ethan Ryan for me. Up towards the 40 now. Ackers goes left to Mills, switches back to Fulton. And he'll be stopped at just shy of the halfway line. 66.5 minutes gone. Oh, just as you ask. There we go. Mellor in centre field. Switches back to Dorrow. Just shy of the 40. Last tackle for Bradford. They go left to Mills. Under pressure from Wallace, but gets the kick away. Ashelbot underneath it. 15 out from his own line. It's a knock on from Bradford. Collected by Leguier. He'll take it over the 10. Bit of room to run here. Up towards the 20. Potential break. Up to the 30. Now the 40. Stopped on halfway. Really, really good metres there. Really good metres. Now they give it to Ulberg. Takes it inside Bradford territory. They've got momentum. Toulouse looking alright now. 13 minutes to go. It is now with Belmas. Up towards the 20. Plenty of tackles to go as well. Hands left to Marion. Then to Lecans. Flat ball to Wallace. Was looking for an offload, but he's going to be dragged back towards the 20. 3 tackles to go still, only 20 metres out. Do not end this set with a chip towards the corner, so help me God. Marion with a carry through centre field. Just about 13, 14 metres out. It is left to Lecans. Launches the ball over the top. It is knocked into touch by Connor Wynn. It'll be a fresh set of 6 from the 10. Okay, bit of pressure being applied here from Toulouse, though, turning up the heat. Cranking up the volume. Cooking up a storm, you might say. So 12 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for 2 tries and 2 kicks. Thing is, if it's a try in the corner, they've got to get the kick. Because I can't see them scoring again. Obviously, they could get a drop goal later on. Or maybe score in Golden Point, but I don't know. Hands between the sticks goes left to Rouge. Then across to Jusson. Takes it inside the 10. He'll play this 5 or 6 metres out over on the left-hand side of the field. Masters claiming something happened there. Maybe lost it. I don't know. 6 again for Toulouse. Now a Dupree. Nearly over the line, but he's pushed back a few metres. He's going to play this 2 or 3 metres out. Plays for Ashelbot. Cuts back towards the middle. I think he wanted to run through from Lecans there, possibly. Oh my God, what a load of shite that was. Loses loads of ground in centre field. It is right to Rouge. Switches back to Rennie. 11 minutes to go. Again, please don't finish this set with a chip to the corner. Marion, flat ball to Dupree, nearly through the line. Gets an offload, kick through, collected by Connor Wynn. Bradford have possession, 5 out from their own line. It was an offload attempt. It was a nice idea, just wasn't executed cleanly enough. Milnes with the carry over the 10. 10.5 minutes to go. Wonga Blake over the 20. Ackers left to Ryan. Wow, Ethan Ryan has been making so many metres today. Do you want to change it to losing the top 6? I kind of do, yeah. I kind of do. Prior to this game, they looked like a top 6 potential side. Not anymore. They can finish last for all I care. Short side left to Rowan Milnes on the 40. Bear in mind, Connor Wynn collected the ball 5 out from his own try line. And they're kicking from Toulouse 40. And they've dragged Ulberg into touch. Bradford have really shown up in the second half. They have massively shown up. Toulouse are just not. They're just not in this at all. Really disappointing display. Really disappointing. 9.5 minutes to go. There's still time, that's the thing. There's still time. And they're not a million miles away on the scoreboard. Like, it's doable. But they're just not showing that they're capable. But Bradford have fully earned this. But Mellor will play the ball 20 metres out. if I'm going to be wrong about the prediction, at the very least, I want Mella to get some more points for the Fantasy League. 9 minutes to go. Logan Lewis back on the field. 10 metres out. It is right to Mella. Switches back to Uribe Doro. Straight into Marion. Just going to play this 2 or 3 out in front of the right post. Akers goes left to Mella. Go on, Joe, lad. Go on. Stopped right in front of the try line. In front of the left post. He'll play this for Akers. He goes left to Milnes. Switches back to Fulton. Kind of has to surrender there. 8.5 minutes to go. Akers fakes the ball right, nearly at the try line. Nearly. Great goal line stand from Toulouse there. They'll go down the short side left. It's tapped on from Milnes. Akins, gets it across to Ethan Ryan, and they will take him into touch. Okay. Right. Come on, Olympique. This is your time. This is your moment. If you had, one shot, one opportunity in this moment to seize everything you ever wanted, in this moment, would you capture it or let it slip? Right? Would you? You know, their palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already, probably mum's spaghetti. They're nervous, but on the surface, they look calm and ready to drop bombs. But they keep on forgetting what they wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. Sorry about that. Jusson with a carry down the left edge up towards the 30. Eminem, for people that didn't realise. Okay. 3 tackles to go. Wallace with a carry over the 40, up towards halfway. Good meters. 2 tackles to go. Belmas with a strong run inside Bradford territory. 7 minutes to go. Ooh, Olberg limping. A kick from Rouge on the last. Coming down on the 20, collected on the full by Hurley. Akins goes left to Milnes, then to Fulton down the left edge of the field, up towards the 30 and just over it. Wonga Blake with the next carry. 6.5 minutes to go. And it's... Oh, that's Suter. Suter on at dummy half. Inside Toulouse territory, 40 metres out. Suter goes right to Mella. Wrapped up just short, or between the 40 and 30. The 3 or 4 metre gap. 6 minutes to go. Ashelbot underneath it, goes up, collects it cleanly on the 10. Victor, thank you very much for that. It's greatly appreciated. Very kind of you. Ligier with the carry down the left edge, up towards the 20. Well, I won't get my score prediction. What did you go with again? 5.5 minutes to go. 3rd tackle for Toulouse, up towards around 30 with Belmas. Do you mind shifting the ball around, lads? He tries to get an offload, it's collected by Wonga Blake. Bradford are 30 metres out. Paposhi's on the field. Right to Masters on the 20. Gets an offload to Akins. Left to Mella. Switches back to Doro. Up towards the 20. And 5 minutes to go. Eventually plays it for Suter. He goes left to Milnes. Then across to Akins. Across to Ethan Ryan. I think it was forwards anyway, but he's lost it into touch. Okay, Toulouse. Here you go. Have you got a soundbite for the Zen Monk now he's one of yours? I don't. Oh, a gong would be good, wouldn't it? Could you? A gong would be great. But I don't. I do plan to add some stuff to the soundboard, but not sure when I'll do that. But I'll get to it at some point. Okay. Dupree with the next carry for Toulouse on the 20. Do you want to start throwing the ball around, lads? It's right to Belmas. makes about 5 metres and eventually stopped. Go on. Set something up here. Shift the ball. Are they having a go? I think they are. Lecans. Out the back to Ashelbot. Quick hands. Across the Ligue. Bit of room to run. Near the touchline, but great recovery from Bradford. 4 minutes to go. Hooley's slow getting up. It's with Dupree. Inside Bradford territory. Last tackle. This will just be a kick on the last one, won't it? It's with Rouge. Chip and chase. It is nearly a knock on. It is a knock on from Hooley, I think. Kicked on. Collected by Ethan Ryan, but it'll be first knock on from Bradford. 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, we're going to get some world-class Rugby League from Toulouse in the final. 3.5 minutes. $8,777 attendance. Not bad. Not bad. Well, that's up there with Wakefield and Lee, so it's good stuff. Out the back of the scrum, 15 metres out, they go right. Ball over the top. Ligier, he's going for it. He's near the touchline. 3 minutes to go. Come on, Toulouse. Make it interesting. I dare you. Rouge. Stop just shy of the 10. Hands, waits at dummy half. Left to Marion, engages the line. He's 5 metres out, make it 4. Between the sticks. 2 minutes 40 to go. Plays with hands in centre field. He goes right to Rouge. Steps with his right foot. Then the left. Flicks the ball backwards. It is collected by hands. Gives it to Ashelbot. Kicks the ball through. Putting Connor Wynn under pressure. Just puts it over the dead ball line. Good call, mate. Good call. Not wasting any time. They can run the clock down for about 25-30 seconds. Yeah, that's a good call there from Connor Wynn. Good call. Yeah, I would say that's game over. Right. Bradford could easily just go short here, and if they collect it, that's fine. But they'll go long on this one, actually. And it gets to the halfway line, collected by Ashelbot. Gives it to Tyler Dupree. Sleepstream later? I don't think so. 2 minutes to go. Plays with hands. Now with Rouge. Then across to Marion. Flat ball to Belmas on his left, up towards the 20. Go on, score between the sticks and make it interesting. Down the short side left with hands. Cuts back towards the middle. It is now with Marion. 6 again as well for Toulouse. Basically need to score in this set. They got 90 seconds. 10 metres out. Hands goes left to Lecans. Launches it over the top. There's no space. There's no space to work with. The defensive line is set. There's no space to work with. Just in that position, just kick it to the corner. One minute to go. Bradford will play this on their own 10. I'm so disappointed with Toulouse. So disappointed. Oh, that's the game caller. The game caller. I saw him. 45 seconds to go. Ethan Ryan, slow to play this ball. Man of the match for me again tonight. Today. This afternoon. This evening. 35 seconds to go. Paposhi, with the carry up towards the 30. 20 seconds left. Suter, stop just shy of the 40. Go on, get a try for Joe Miller. Slow play the ball for Doro. 5 seconds to go. Come on, I want to try for Miller. Come on, play the ball. Come on. Suter goes left to Milnes. Engages the line near the left touch line. He's taken into touch and that is full time. Thank God this game is over. Toulouse, that was awful. That was so bad. That was so bad. Starting with Toulouse. Unimaginative, lifeless, dull, boring. Just garbage. Le trash. That's what it was. Le trash. I know that's not correct in French, but I'm not French. What I am is mad at Toulouse. Very disappointed. They were so bad. Unimaginative, lifeless, lacking creativity, basically 0 attempts until the last 5 minutes to actually move the ball around. So many times that they actually got down the other end of the field, usually off the back of penalties, really, or maybe a mistake from Bradford, sort of in the midfield. And then it is collected by Wynne or Ryan, 5 out from their own try line, and at the end of the set, they're kicking from the halfway line, or they're like the opposition 40. Like, so many easy meters for Bradford. Wynne's carries were great. Wonga Blake's were great. Ethan Ryan smashed it today. 2 tries, or was it 3? At least 2 tries. Plenty of incredible carries out the backfield. I think Ethan Ryan, easily man of the match for me. Very easily. But, yeah, Toulouse, utter garbage. That was so boring and lifeless. Bradford, really strong. First half was so bad. So bad to watch. But Bradford came out with great energy in the second half. Killed it. The missed conversions could have made it a bit of a tricky one towards the end if Toulouse got their act together, which they didn't really do. Bradford earned that 100%, but yeah, Toulouse were garbage. God, that was so bad. Right. No, I'm not happy. I'm not. I am not. Right, then. I am going to end the stream in a second. Quick shameless plug. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm at 14,149 subscribers. Road to 20k by the end of this year. We will see. Because we've got the NRL to do. More State of Origin streams. That'll be good. And the Rugby League World Cup would likely be helpful as well. Ryan Sutton. Okay. The forwards were good. But it's Ethan Ryan. Ethan Ryan is man of the match. What are we doing here? Anyway. But what do I know? Anyway, as I was saying, social media links in the description down below. When it's the Rugby League World Cup, it starts in October. End of October. But yeah, social media links in the description down below. Follow me on TikTok. I'm nearly at 10k. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And I'll update the website real quick just to put Bradford in the right spot. 18 points to 6. Okay, so the table. Oh, Bradford. Up to 4th. Did Bradford win last week? Oh, yes, they did. They beat Catalans. So, Wigan 1st, Leeds 2nd, Saints 3rd, Bradford 4th, Warrington 5th, Toulouse 6th, York 7th, Castleford 8th, Wakefield 9th, Hull FC 10th, Catalans 11th, Lee 12th, Huddersfield 13th, Hull KR 14th. Alright. Warrington and Hull KR both still with the game in hand. Again, not sure when that's going to be played. So, the roundup for this week, Wigan Warriors. I'll do it in the old school BBC Sport score roundup. Wigan Warriors 54, Lee Leopards 0, Hull FC 16, York Knights 17, Castleford Tigers 34, Huddersfield Giants 8, Hull Kingston Rovers 6, Leeds Rhinos 58, Warrington Wolves 27, Wakefield Trinity 16, Catalans Dragons 4, St Helens 36, Bradford Bulls 18, Toulouse Olympique 6. Caledonian Thistle 1, Hearts 2. Right. Okay then. I'll say goodbye, or toodle pip as the cool kids say. I guess. What do kids really say these days? Anyway. Thank you very much for stopping by. As always, it is greatly appreciated. I'll be back for more Super League streams next weekend. Predictions video comes out tomorrow. Hopefully a bit earlier than I did last week. It was up at 9 p.m. last night. Took a bit too long with it, unfortunately. Hopefully it's up between 5 and 6 tomorrow. Hopefully. But predictions video coming tomorrow. If you want to get involved in the Predictions League, just put your exact scores in the comment section of tomorrow's video. And, oh yeah, if you want to join the NRL Predictions League, there's a link, or there should be a link in the description to join the NRL Predictions League. All you have to do is sign up and pick your winners. That's all you've got to do. That's all you got to do. Right. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. I'll see you next time, folks. Toodle pip.